So the Chargers head to Denver this weekend, hoping to get their first sweep of the Denver Broncos in the regular season since 2010. I think a lot of it's going to come down to these two running attacks. For the Denver Broncos, they'll be without C.J. Anderson, former Pro Bowler. So that means that Devontae Booker is going to be handling the ball there for them in the running attack. But you're not losing that much with those two guys.
No, Devontae Booker's a stud. And C.J. Anderson and Devontae Booker were in a position battle to see who was going to become that starting running back. Last week against the Houston Texans, Denver Broncos able to amass 190 rushing yards. That is an excellent run game. They're getting that thing back on track. Chargers are going to have to find a way to stop the run if they're going to beat the Denver Broncos.
And they're clearly so comfortable, the Denver Broncos are, by putting the game in the hands of their running backs. Trevor Siemian only 14 completions last week in that win against the Houston Texans. Let the defense do their thing, let the running backs do their thing, and you move from there. As we continue to talk and talk about our Carl Jr. star matchup, I want to talk about Melvin Gordon. Yes, the touchdowns lead the league when you combine them. He's at 10 right now. Yards per rush, maybe not where they want it to be right now.
Yeah, he's sitting at 3.34 yards per carry, and you would like to be up north of 4.0. That's a very efficient run game. Now, I'll say this about Melvin Gordon. He has had definite growth in terms of becoming a running back. He's found ways to get into the end zone, 8 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns, and where I've seen and what I saw last week against the Atlanta Falcons was a little bit of freestyle, a little bit of Melvin just being Melvin, making a play. You especially saw it on the short yardage plays, the one where he got stuffed behind the line, he spun out, and he ended up with a 13-yard gain, and then another short yardage where he went up over the top. So he's finding ways to break his mold and become just a football player. He's a spectacular athlete, and he just has to use that ability and trust his instincts.
Denver Broncos giving up 116 yards on the ground, 22nd in the NFL. They're the best team against the pass, though. So we'll see what happens in the Mile High City this weekend when the Chargers head up to Denver. And we hope on the way back from Denver, that is such a celebratory victory for the Chargers, that we get sweats on the plane, sweats on the plane, sweats on the plane. See you next time.
Sweats on the plane.
Sweats on the plane. Sweats on the plane. Sweats on the plane.